Well, from the perspective of the European Food Safety Authority, soil is essential because we are considering the safety of food from the farm to the fork. It's all the production. But also it's important in terms of biodiversity. In Europe, we have been using soil for agriculture for more than 3,000 years. And obviously we need to protect the soil, but also we need to protect the biodiversity of the agricultural soil.
The benefit is really for all of us. So it's important for, at the end, it's for the people. Again, it's all about ensuring sustainable use. Well, as humans, we live on the soil, we do all kinds of activities, and these have an impact on the soil. And so it's very important that we identify what kind of activities are causing risks. And when it comes to contamination, what kind of chemicals are causing risks and what kind of uses are causing these risks. Risk assessment methodologies, there are different ways of assessing risks, and what we have seen over the last couple of days is that depending on whether you use pesticides or biocides or existing chemicals that end up on the soil, there are different ways of assessing these risks, and it's time to harmonize some of these aspects.
Soil is a very complex matrix that contains water, that contains air, that contains organic particles, that contains mineral particles, and the chemicals distribute between all those particles, and then those affect also the toxicity for the different organisms. It should be good to try to cooperate more between both agencies, between ECHA and EFSA, and also to try to see how the different scientific assessments are done in the different legislations. We have been able to identify a lot of elements in which there is a possibility to harmonize between the assessment for pesticides, for biocides, and for industrial chemicals and the REACH. The panel that is responsible for the assessment of pesticides in EFSA is working on the revision of the current guidance. And we will publish a draft opinion by the end of the year of early next year. And the idea is to have the workshop before the finalization of this draft that will go for a public consultation in order to be able to use all the discussions on these 2 days.
There is a need now to specify specific protection goals building on ecosystem services. Now, for many of us, that's a new area. And so the challenge will be, it's an opportunity, is what does it mean when it's for pesticides or biocides, for existing chemicals? What does it mean, and what are the functions that we want to protect? What are the goals, specific protection goals? What are the key indicators for these functions, and what should we be measuring? What kind of tests should we do to specifically protect these functions or species? The whole aim of this workshop is to collect ideas to progress the REACH legislation and the implementation of it. So there is some homework for us to do as industry to discuss what does it mean now for us, what do we think needs to be done, also research-wise, to help progress the risk assessment work and the compliance work.